Hello, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be talking about some unknown ways that you can boost your adult content websites and make a bunch more money. Okay, before we get into it, I know for you it's only been like a week since you've seen me, but I've actually been on a month-long trip. Everyone keeps saying, how was your vacation? And I was like, I wouldn't really call it a vacation because I completely worked through the whole thing. I just haven't made a sit-down YouTube video while I was away. But other than that, I was working. And we went to Portugal. If you have not seen that vlog, you need to go check it out. But before we even get started with this video, I just want to share my personal life because like that's what my YouTube channel is for. Guys, I lost my vision. I literally can't see you right now. Like it's so blurry. It is getting slightly better, but basically the last week that I was in Portugal, I woke up one day. This is just like a random little story, side note. I woke up one day, everything was so blurry. The walls were like moving. It kind of felt like I was on, you know, on something. We'll just put it that way. Felt like I was on something magical, but not in a good way. I was very concerned because I didn't do anything. I just like woke up and that's how I was. And so I thought, okay, maybe it's like psychological because to me it like didn't make sense at all. Like I was like, what is going on in my brain? Like what's happening? So I went and I thought maybe I was just really, really hungry. So I went and got food and I looked up at the waitress and her face was like completely blurred out. It was like dark. And then I realized, okay, it's like my vision, like psychologically, I feel fine. Like it's definitely something in my eyes. So I thought there was something in my eyes and I thought, okay, this is gonna pass. Like I just woke up and like, this is weird. Maybe there's something in my eye, whatever. And a whole day went by. It was not getting better. So the next day, Daisy and her dad took me to the hospital. And this was like the last week that we were there. So the last few days was just me in the hospital. And it turns out I have an edema in my retina, which is basically like fluid that built up in the back of my eye. Like it's not at the front. It's not like something you could just wipe off the front of my eye. It's inside the back. So basically it is fixable, hopefully. And it has been getting better, I feel like. But yeah, I have an edema in my retina and I cannot see with my right eye. Like if I cover my eye, I can see perfect. Like this looks fine. I can see you. And then as soon as I open it, it's like, it just blurs everything kind of. And like, then with this eye, it's like completely dark and blurry. But it is getting slightly better. Like I can tell it's been a week now. Well, it hasn't been a week. Yeah, it's been a week since I first had it. And I can definitely tell the difference from like the first day. Like the walls aren't moving anymore. They are kind of like, but they're not moving. So that's good. This is what my eye looks like. This is my right eye. This is my left eye. This is what your eye, oh no, wait. Yeah, that's right, left eye. This is what my eye is supposed to look like. This is what it looks like. And so you can see there's like a bubble right there. So crazy story aside, I wanted to discuss some new undiscovered ways to boost your platforms and make more money, because I think ultimately our goal here is to make a lot of money, and the best ways to do that is to promote yourself and then to also engage with your fans. So there are some new websites and stuff that I discovered that have helped me in my growth on this journey, so I thought I would share them with you. There are some things that I have not seen anyone talk about, so I wanted to just jump into those, and I'm really excited to be back home and make more videos, and I'm just excited to chat with you guys. Also, I really want this to be a community place. Like I want my YouTube channel to be a place where we all come together, we all share ideas. If there's anything that you have found that's helped your growth, put it in the comments so that other creators can come and see that, and we can all kind of grow together and learn together. These are just like additional things to your social media. Obviously, I think the best way to grow is to really build your social media platforms, and I've talked about that a lot. Like TikTok is great, even building your Instagram, a YouTube channel, a Twitter is great. I have a Threads, which I haven't been, you know, kind of dabbling with. I don't know if I would say that it's been helpful at all yet, but I'll keep you posted on Threads. And of course, Reddit. I think Reddit is also a great one. So just building up your social platforms, those are things that we all already know. And now let's get into the stuff that is brand new and stuff that we haven't talked about yet. Okay, so I want to talk about one that's actually really, really simple to get started. And it is called OnlyFansAudit.com. This is a platform where you can basically put yourself up. So basically this platform rates your OnlyFans for you. Then it shows your page to an audience of people that are looking for a creator like you. So if you do post often and good content and all of these different things, you have a good price and all of that, you will get a great rating on the site. And then when people go to look for you, they can see that you have a really awesome page, and then more fans are going to follow and subscribe to you. So I actually have 2 different pages on here. My Slushy is on here and also my OnlyFans, and my Slushy has an excellent rating, and then my OnlyFans has like a good rating or something like that, or a great rating, which are both good, but also it helps you to know where you fall in comparison to other people. So it's really good to kind of look at this and see, okay, this is an automated thing that it generates a accurate like representation of how good your page is for an audience. So it calculates like your price per how many likes you got and how many photos and videos you have up. So then you can kind of make adjustments to make sure that your rating stays consistently good or gets better. But on top of that, it's a great way to find new followers because these people are going to be looking for you, and this is just another opportunity to get your name out there and to grow in this industry. I think it's really good to get yourself on these like discoverable platforms so that people can find you. Obviously, because OnlyFans doesn't have that opportunity, this is going to be a great way for you to kind of get yourself known, get yourself out there in a really natural and authentic way for people to just discover you. If you aren't already on the platform, I will link everything that I talk about in the description down below so that you can get signed up and get your name out there. Let's go on to the next one. The next one is called Yubo, and this one is an app, and I noticed that not a lot of people are able to get on the app. I think it depends on your phone. It's really confusing because I got the app and it works perfectly fine for me. It's almost like a dating app slash a social media platform. You can literally swipe through different people and message them and all of that. So it does feel like a dating app, honestly, but I think that it's more meant to be like a social platform. And what I've been using it for is to literally put myself out there as a creator. So I just match with people, message them, be like, oh, follow me on Instagram. And I normally just send them to Instagram because I don't want to get banned. And then from my Instagram, obviously they can see my different links. And so that's how I've been using the platform. And I think that's a great tool to just put yourself out there in a different way, just like you could with like Tinder or Hinge or dating apps. If you're not super comfortable being on those apps, obviously I'm married, so I kind of don't feel good about being on a dating app. So that's why I feel like this is a good alternative if you don't want to be on a dating app. And it kind of works in a similar way where you just kind of move them over to like Snapchat or Instagram or Twitter or whatever, and then they can see what you do without it being like you're pushing it or like promoting it. So that's another great way that I found that works for me. If you cannot download this app, then I would recommend trying other like dating apps like Tinder or Hinge or what's the other one? Bumble. But yeah, it's very, very similar to those. And I don't know why it won't work for some people, but if it works for you, I would recommend it because that's what I've been using. The next one is Friendly. You've heard me talk about this one before. If you haven't seen that whole video about Friendly, I would check that out here. And I'm gonna bring this up a little bit later in the video as well because it's kind of a 2-for-1. Like, it is a great way to kind of put yourself out there and find new followers, but it's also good for making money. So we'll talk about the making money part in the second half of the video. Just to gain new followers, you don't have like a profile necessarily like you do. People can find you on the platform when you're online, and you can start messaging people and kind of getting to know them, and then again you can move them over to other platforms. You have to be very careful with how you do it on this platform because obviously it is the same where they don't want to take their fan base off of the platform. They really want you to communicate through Friendly. But I think it is another great way to actually build really loyal fans because you get to know them because you're going to be chatting with them and communicating through video calls or regular phone calls or just texting and stuff. So it's a really great way to actually build a genuine connection with your fans, and you know that they're actually there to spend money. So they are higher quality fans as well. I need some water. The next one is Slushy, and I've talked about Slushy before too. I have actually a whole playlist on Slushy, and I will link that here so that you guys can check it out. But Slushy, I will bring it up again in the second half of this video because it's great for making money as well. But I think it's also great for finding and attracting new potential fans and really good high quality fans because they are there to spend money, so they know what they're in for. I feel like sometimes when you're on like just social media platforms, it's hard to convert them into buyers because they're used to free content if they're not already on those platforms. Whereas with this, they are on a platform that they know they need to pay for the content. So you're getting really high quality fans here and loyal fans because you are communicating with them again. This one has like more of a natural feel, like TikTok or Instagram or things like that. You can just scroll through creators, and then that way people can find you just organically, naturally. And also this platform really supports its creators. They are in it for the long haul. Like they really want to do whatever they can to help creators make their money and get seen and get found and communicate with their fans. So they're always putting out brand new features that will help you and doing things that will help you grow as a creator. So they're always putting out new features like the new hashtags and spotlights and all of this to help boost creators that are really engaged with the platform. I would highly recommend this, and I do have a referral link if you want to check this one out. The next one is going to be live streaming platforms. So this could really be anything. If you're into like live streaming at all, Twitch, TikTok, Instagram live streaming, all live streaming in general is really great. But what I'm thinking about specifically is, again, you want to target the right people. And one that I'm thinking about is Fanbase and Chatterbait, which are both live streaming for adult content creators. And this really attracts the right people, because obviously you could attract the right people on social media, but sometimes it gets a little iffy and you can't do as much as you want to. So with these sites, you can do a lot of different things. You can make money and you can really attract the right audience. Also, Slushy has an option for live streaming for the whole platform, which is a great feature to kind of put yourself out there and find and attract new fans. I just think it's like one of the easiest ways to get yourself out there, because all these platforms really promote the people that are live streaming, and they really try and push those people because those are the people that are actively engaged in the site, and they're, you know, intentionally communicating with their fans so that their fans are also staying on that site, which obviously every single site wants you to do, is like keep the engagement on the site, keep people going back. So I would highly recommend any sort of live streaming as well. The last few things were about how to attract people, but let's talk about how to actually turn that into cash, money. So the first one that I want to talk about is affiliate links. And I think that when you are this type of creator, a lot of people don't realize that they can use affiliate links to their advantage and actually make a lot of money. There are Amazon affiliate links, or like an Amazon influencer, which might get a little tricky because you are a S worker. But if you put yourself out there on social media, not just as like a S worker, but as an influencer, then you will be more likely to be accepted. So I always say, you know, it's better to be influencer first and S worker, you know, kind of in the background as something that people would question. Oh, does she have one? That's a good strategy, rather than like, oh, this is who I am and that's it. You really want to put yourself as an influencer first, just so that you can have other opportunities like with brand deals and, like I'm talking about now, affiliate links. So if you can and it feels natural to you, I would highly recommend you know, on social media, just being an influencer that's like a little more sexy, right? So with these affiliate links, you can do Amazon, but you can also do a platform called Magic Links. And I think that the reason why so many people think, oh, I can't do that, is because they're like, well, what am I gonna sell, right? With Amazon affiliate links, think about like a jackhammer or like a regular hammer. Like, you could do a really sexy photo shoot and sell a hammer to your male audience. Why wouldn't they? You could be like, this is the best hammer that I've ever hammered with, right? There are so many ways to promote stuff, and I think sex sells in general, so why not? If you know what your audience is, which on social media platforms, you have the ability to see your analytics and see what age your audience is, and you know, if they are mostly male and all of that. So on Amazon, you can literally get anything and sell it to your audience. Just figure out what your audience is, what they're into, and then start making content with that stuff and being like, hey, I also have an affiliate link if you want to buy this, if you need this. So that was one thing. And then Magic Links is another option for you if you are looking for affiliate options. And Magic Links is basically a website that kind of hosts other websites to put all their affiliate links in one place. So you can sign up, and then if a website is on Magic Links, you can actually promote something off their website through magic links and get paid through magic links. I don't know if that makes sense. Did I say that correctly? So basically, like, if I wanted to sell this water bottle, this hydro flask, I would go onto magic links, type in hydro flask, see if they are, you know, an affiliate through magic links, and then I could just make a link through my magic links for hydro flask, and then I would make money off that link. Talking about that, if I can find this, I will link it down below. Those are great ways to make money aside from your S-Work platform. The next one I want to talk about is merch, which, if you haven't noticed, link down below is my brand new merch. Like I said, even as a creator like this, it shouldn't be hard to find other ways to make money, and I think that it's important to put your eggs in multiple different baskets, because if one is not working, the other might be, and I really think it's important to not spread yourself too thin, but really have options for yourself and create those options. So if you want to create, like, you know, products or this and that, the easiest one to go to first would be merch, because there are tons of different websites that will host your merch for you, and then they'll just give you a cut of the earnings. So like I said, I have brand new merch. It is linked down below, and it is so freaking cute. I'm excited. I ordered mine as well, so can't wait to get it, and thank you for supporting me if you do get it. So that's the next one, and I think that goes along with like products, digital products, and digital products can be so many different things, but you can also do mentorships and courses, and you guys know I have mine as well. That's all linked down below if you need any help. I won't get too much into that, but basically I help you if you want to be a creator like this and you need kind of somebody to guide you along. I'm here for you. And then the last ones are gonna be what we talked about a little bit earlier, Slushy and Friendly. So like I said, I think it's important to make money in multiple different places, especially when you're getting started. I think these two, the reason why I bring these two up is because it's the easiest for those of you that are just getting started to start making money right away. As soon as you get on the platform, you are gonna be able to make money. It's not like something that you have to really promote too hard. I will say, I think it's so important to promote your Slushy, just because the platform still does need users to join because they're not as big as OnlyFans. But in general, they do already have a user base. So if you are newer, you can still start making money right away, and then you can keep promoting it on the side. But Friendly is also a great one where you can just get on there, start chatting with people, and make money. And maybe it's not too much, but in my first month, I actually made a lot of money, and I did not promote it because there's not really a way to promote your Friendly. I just got on there and started chatting, taking phone calls, doing the texting, doing all of those things, and I was able to make a good amount of money right off the bat. And I think that's what's really important when you go into an industry like this. You want to be able to generate money in so many different ways so that while you're working on one thing, you still have an income, you still have money coming in, because I know that building an S-Work platform, whether that's Slushy or OF or whatever, it does take time. It's not gonna happen overnight. So if you can make money in multiple different places, like, why wouldn't you? Friendly, yeah, you can just jump on, make money right away. And same with Slushy, you get on there, once you get approved and everything, you set up your profile, you can start selling, you can start chatting with people, you can start doing video calls, one-on-one video calls even, which is great. So those are some ways that you can make money right off the bat. I hope that this video was helpful for you if you are looking for some new ways to kind of get yourself out there and kind of just make some more money. If this was helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know down below if there's anything else that you do to promote yourself and to make more money in this industry, because I know that will be a great way to just get this community going so that we're all here together and we're all helping support each other. I think it's really important for all of us creators to just really support each other, because this is an industry where from the outside, you know, people just don't understand it. So once you're in here, like, we got to stick together, we got to help each other, we got to support each other. And with that all being said, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.